barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. 30-day challenge, day 19 today. Day 20 tomorrow, day 20. Also, giving away 2 tickets, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Next Wednesday, I'm going to give the tickets out. And join the Patreon. So I saw a tweet today. Not saw a tweet. I saw Ego and someone else do a video. I think it was Town. I think I saw Ego in Town. Yeah, I did see Ego in Town. Bright and early this morning, do a video on Canelo, and Tom Loeffler alluded to or insinuated or implied that Canelo skipped out on his VADA testing, or VADA canceled the testing. Either the two. There was no testing for Canelo post Triple G Canelo, which he's alluding to or making reference to, allegedly, that he's probably still on PEDs. And I'm going to give you guys 2 examples that I know of personally. I've been around it. And most recently, remember when I went in August, you guys remember the interviews I did, and I told you guys that it was either USADA or VADA, but the same rules apply, meaning that they can't leave you. They can't leave your presence until you take the test, and you have no control of when they come, right? And so this is before the fight. I'm gonna give you guys 2 great examples so you can use your own personal analysis to figure it out. So I'm interviewing Sean Porter, and I'm interviewing Sean Porter in front of me, and to my left, behind the camera, is the anti-doping agency. I don't know which one it is. And they're there. Sean can't leave. They can't leave. Eyesight them. Wherever Sean go, they literally have to go. Right? And this is post-fight. Now I'm going to tell you guys. Now this is before the Danny Garcia fight. Now I'm going to tell you a story about after the fight. After Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather, I was with Floyd Mayweather in the back, and we were hanging out, doing our thing, whatever we wanted to do. He had to go upstairs and do his ESPN interviews, and he had to hang out with his friends, and whatever the case may be, whatever he had to do. Don't you know the drug company will not leave Floyd Mayweather's presence? When he got in his truck, they got in his truck. They carrying a box. It's untampered with. They can't open it until Floyd goes and take a urine and what have you. But at the end of the day, they cannot leave his presence. They can't do nothing. They have one responsibility and one obligation, is to get his urine or draw blood, whichever way they do it. And for Canelo to get his drug test canceled, and each fighter paid, each fighter, that stuff ain't free. You have to pay for that stuff. So that only brings more questions, more doubt, more scrutiny. Tom Loeffler needs to call his boys at the boxing scene, do an interview, do an article or something, because this is important news. Because moving forward, you have to make sure that Canelo is tested. Moving forward, we have to make sure Canelo is tested. The same allegations that they had, they questioned Manny Pacquiao, and it's still relevant. It's still relevant. That's not the relevant. Is that the word? To this day, because they asked Adrian Broner today about testing, which is drawing a parallel to the questions that many people had about Manny Pacquiao. So the same questions that they have is the same questions that they will have. The same question that they will have for Pac-Man will be the same question that they have for Canelo. So at the end of the day, this absolutely draws questions. We all know about the checkered past of Conte. I'm not going to get into it. It crosses over many sports, many athletes, multi-discipline, or just Google his name and all that stuff will come up. But I think it's very, very important that every fighter, if you're fighting Canelo, that it is a Trump-type drug testing agency involved. And we only have 2. I'm uncertain if there's a third one coming up that's not popular, but they have USADA, they have VADA. They may have another alphabet out there that ends in an A. So at the end of the day, I have questions, and we'll never get the answers to them, because I don't think Canelo will ever test dirty again for any supplement. I mean, it's too much money behind him now. So I genuinely don't believe that. So, but make sure that at least you're doing the proper protocol to protect yourself and your family, and more importantly, your legacy, because it should be criminal. It should be criminal if you get into a ring under performance enhancing drugs. That's a criminal. That's basically manslaughter or attempted murder or assault. You know, that's like similar to a DUI, knowingly consuming alcohol, knowing and doing bodily harm to someone in a vehicle, manslaughter, or you understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think it's just very, very crucial and important that we understand the significance and how important it is and how dangerous it is when people use performance enhancing drugs, man. I'm fortunate enough to be around fighters in camps through my tenure and covering sports, and I've never witnessed anything. I've seen athletes take vitamins and stuff like that, but nothing out of the ordinary that would cause harm. Maybe iron pills and calcium pills or something just to keep their bones strong, whatever the case may be. But I've never seen any performance enhancing drugs or anything like that. But anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace.